G'day, welcome back. Today something a little bit different again. We're up in the garage, and a couple of weeks ago, lighting in here, we got these two strip lights, two bulb strip lights, fluorescent strip lights, conventional ones, just like that. Each got two 58 watt tubes in. 2 weeks ago, the first one fixture completely stopped working, no light, and the other day the second one stopped working, so no light in the garage apart from that little bulb above the washing machine. So I had a choice, either to work out what's wrong with these, whether it's the tubes themselves or the ballast, and same on the other one, tubes or ballast, and see what's going on from there. Or go for option B, which is retrofit these fittings for LED tubes. So that's what we're up with. So this is what we're replacing. These are Osram L58 watt T8 tubes made in Germany. I presume these were the originals, so probably 6 years old, and they lasted the same length of time pretty much. Two of them failed and the other two failed. So one has got some of these replacement tubes. What are these? These are, where you can see it, LED tube, 25 watts, 6000K colour, it's a cool white, SMD 2855 LEDs, 240 volts. So yeah, that's what we're going with. These cost $27 each, which was a couple of dollars more than new tubes would have been. The new ballast was about $40–50, so it's a more economical upgrade. The problem is you can't just plug and play these into those fittings, because obviously you've got a ballast in there. Trying not to trip over the box. Right, so we're not going to do this as a DIY, because obviously if I start telling you how to modify light fixtures and that kind of stuff, don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. But it's more just kind of a bit of a guide as to what you need to do to get LED tubes in your fluorescent holders. Now, when I was doing a little bit of research trying to find good options for bulbs, there's a lot of options out there and a lot of kind of variations in how these things work. You can get tubes that are ballast friendly that will go straight in the fittings with the ballast in place. They're probably the least efficient because the ballast takes power. There are other ones that have a live end, so one pin's live, one's neutral, and the other end's a dummy end. A couple of other variations, but these are live at one end, neutral at the other. So you need to wire up your fitting for live at one end, neutral at the other. And that's what we've done here. These are actually the LED ones running now. What are these? 25 watt, and I'll turn off my big spotlight. That's the kind of light we get in here off that fixture. Now, I'll reserve judgment till I've done the other one, but that looks a little dimmer than what we had before when all the tubes were working. But again, I'll do the other two, because obviously that's another 5,000 lumens of light, and we'll see what we look like. But yes, first impressions, a little bit disappointed, but that might change. We'll see how we're done with the other one. So I'll just give you a quick look over what the fixture looks like and talk you through what I had to do to modify for these particular bulbs. Again, not a DIY, just a bit of what you're in for if you get into this kind of stuff. Obviously, get a qualified, bonded, vetted electrician to do it. Don't get me to do it. Right, so there's one end of our fitting. You've got the two, they're called tombstones, the bits the bulbs link into. You see we've got a wire that runs back. There's our incoming 240 volts. It's fused there. I've maintained the fuse, so it's fused at the outlet, which is cool. And then you've got your ballast. You got several inputs that end, several inputs that end, go up to your other end of the fitting. So essentially all you need to do for these particular bulbs, make sure you got live at one end, neutral at the other. How you do that, up to you, or get your electrician to do it, and go from there. So there we go, that's the other side done. So pretty straightforward. Obviously, don't know what you're doing, don't do it. But yeah, so what do we think of that light output with both in? I'd say it's pretty similar to the Fluorescent, so I suppose, yep. 25 watt LEDs, the equivalent of 60 watt fluorescents, give or take. So do the maths, you're going to be saving money, I guess. It's going to use a lot less power. Should last a lot longer too. And yeah, so nice and easy. So $27 a tube, 25 watts as opposed to 58 or 60 or whatever it was. So there we go. Comment, like, subscribe, and hope that helps you. Cheers.